Welcome to A Gentle Home. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Patty, and my hope when we meet together is to encourage you to create a haven in the home that you're living in, and that everyone who comes in would feel welcome. Today, before we get to the ways that I'm creating a gentle home, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the art of listening. We live in a very noisy world. Let's face it, there are voices coming at us every which way, even if we try to tune them out. What I'm discovering is that I have a lot of opinions and I need to watch and guard my tongue and not express them quite so often. The book of James tells us that we are to be slow to speak, quick to listen, and slow to anger. I was having a conversation with my sister the other day, and I noticed myself giving my opinion nonstop. Every time she would try to interject, I just kept talking, and I could see her shrink back in a very respectful way. And it showed me that I just was not giving her a chance. I was not practicing the art of listening. Part of being a gentle spirit and having a gentle home is to be a good listener, is to make people feel valued. And that does not mean in any way that you don't have an opinion or that you shouldn't express it. What it does mean is that you should take the time to listen and to respect what other people are saying. Doesn't necessarily mean that you agree with them, but we can be kind in our disagreement. So my encouragement to you and to me is to focus on listening. Are you a good listener? Do you find that you have more words? Or this is a good one. Do you ever feel like you're just waiting for the other person to stop talking so that you can give your opinion? Well, if that's happening, chances are that you've kind of tuned out what they're saying. So pay attention to those things. Let me know in the comments. Do you do this? Have you noticed in the world that we're living in, it's harder to keep your opinions to yourself? Or have you kind of shrunk back and said, you know what, I just don't want to get involved in this at all? Let me know in the comments how you feel. I am really going to make a concerted effort to be a listener first. Speak less often and always try not to do it in anger. So with that reminder and bit of encouragement, let me show you what I've been working on to help create a gentle haven right here in my home. I am a huge fan of Winco. It is my go-to store right now with prices rising everywhere. I found this 3-pound bag of yellow onions for under $2. I think it was like $1.98. 3 pounds for $1.98. I didn't think it was a bad deal at all, so I grabbed it. Obviously, we will not use that many onions before they go bad, so took out my food processor. I'm gonna go ahead and dice these up. I actually bought 2 of them. And of course, I'll be saving all of these onion scraps to make chicken broth. A little later, I'll just put them in a Ziploc, throw them in the freezer. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but this is the area right at our front door, and I have kind of let it go. Don't always use the front door, and sometimes kind of forget the first impression you're making for other people. So this is definitely my beautify today. I bought a couple of little zinnias that I want to add to these planters here. After I clean up this mess, cut back the dead stuff, and see what's still hanging on.
You know I want you close, Now I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. We ride around in style, sleeves rolled up, glasses on, and then you make that smile and my heart starts racing when I'm with you. When I'm with you. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine.
Not entirely sure that baking cookies is an act of service, but I am taking them to my mom, so we're going to count it that way, and perfection doesn't matter. These are from the Christmas Cookie Swap book. They are shortbread, pecan shortbread. I may have tasted them, and they may be delicious. So. Showed you the cookies that I took to my mom's. Well, this is what I was working on. It's just a simple panel for fall. We found them at Hobby Lobby. What I didn't tell you is my mom took a fall in May? Early May. And she had a time of recovery, and it took all of us caring for her once she got home. She's on the mend, feeling better. Well, we went to Hobby Lobby and we saw this panel, and the panel is just up to here. The rest of it I added on, so it comes up to this plaid. Panels are basically pre-printed quilts, and you can just simply back them and you are done, or you can embellish them, which is what I chose to do. So I added just a thin border of white, a sash of white, and then I put a larger sash of this blue. So now I just have to sandwich it and quilt it and bind it before before fall. So back to Hobby Lobby. My mom bought 5 of these as thank you gifts for her caregivers. So tomorrow my sister-in-law, my sister, and my niece, and my mom and I are going to have a meeting of our Granny Skills Club, and I will explain that next time, where we are learning all the basics, and we are going to show a few of them who do not know how to sew, how to put this together. Her time, my mom's time in teaching, and the fabric was her gift. So I am so looking forward to it. I will share what we do tomorrow and give you a little bit of background on it in the morning. So that is it. That is the last of this video. I hope you're enjoying this. Let me know, what did you work on? I really want to hear, and I will definitely comment back. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd encourage you to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Share it with a friend if you think they might benefit from it. I'd love to know in the comments what you're doing to create a more haven-like feeling in your home. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. And as always, thanks for stopping by.